Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Man Reacts. Nate's not here with me on this one, but I'm going to get into a video right here of, it's Tucker Carlson on Ben Shapiro's show. Well, not on the show, but you'll get what I'm saying.
You are the worst human being known to mankind.
Okay, disagreeing with somebody's political point of view is not the same thing as what you're saying here. It's an authoritarian mindset. You can't have a country this way.
It's actually free speech.
You really cannot, regardless of what you think of anything that Tucker has to say. Over the weekend, there was this viral video that was going around. It was a video of a person named Dan Bailey, who's, I guess, a fly fishing guide in Montana. And he posted this video himself, which means this was not taken really by a third party who then posted it. This is a person who is very, very proud of himself. He saw Tucker Carlson, the Fox News host, in Montana at a fly fishing shop.
Like any normal person would when they see a celebrity, just to be fair.
And he just started berating him. And apparently Tucker's daughter was there. And this guy doesn't care. And the left...
Giving someone your opinion of them is not berating. If you feel like that's berating, maybe you really don't believe in free speech.
On Twitter, particularly, but also in the media, seem to believe that this guy is committing an act of heroism. That this guy has done something wonderful and good for the country by confronting Tucker Carlson and, frankly, acting like a jerk. Here is a little bit of the tape.
Ben Shapiro got his feelings hurt.
I don't care, man. Dude, you are the worst human being known to mankind. I want you to know that what you have done to this state, to the United States, to everything else in this world. I don't care that your daughter's here.
Do you notice that Tucker doesn't even like start to do that like crack of a laugh until he sees that someone's recording? You can see that, I mean, from any normal person looking at that, it looks like Tucker's trying to somewhat diffuse the situation. Like, oh, like, dude, just chill, calm down. I'm here with my family. Like, it's not that big a deal. Like, just chill. And then he sees the camera and watch his body movement right here. Tell me if this isn't someone that instantly wants to avoid any further of the situation.
What you've done to people's families, what you have done to everybody else in this world. Son.
He turns his back to the camera as if to like let the guy kind of let his guard down, and then makes that little quip like, settle down, son. And then he's going to walk away.
Don't call my son one.
Because I'll put it this way. As a man, if you call another man son, you know that that's going to ignite whatever that conversation is. So, to me, that's probably Tucker trying to get a reaction back out of him. Because he knows that he kind of looked a little simpish trying to diffuse the situation because his family was there, right? My daughter's here. Just, dude, chill. I mean, that was the vibe I was getting.
Okay, so what he's actually saying, if you can't hear it, is that he's telling him he doesn't care if his daughter is there. He says, dude, you are the worst human being known to mankind. I want you to know that.
I'll go ahead and say, to be fair, the guy's criticism that he's the worst human being known to mankind, that belongs to him. That's not my opinion. I'm just supporting his right to give his opinion of someone.
You've done to the States, to the United States, to everything else in the world. I don't care your daughter's here. What you've done to people's families, what you've done to everyone else in the world. And Tucker tries to diffuse it. If you've seen Tucker in these sorts of situations, Tucker is pretty calm. And Tucker's been confronted many times in public at this point, and he handles it really well. And as somebody who's been confronted...
He handles it like a simp.
...a couple of times in public, I can say it's not always the easiest thing in the world. I remember one time I was at a public park, and I was holding my then 5-year-old...
And Ben Shapiro's a fucking simp. And handles it for the exact same fucking way.
...year-old daughter in my arms.
If there's not a camera and money to be made, he's acting like a simp.
Somebody came up and said, how do you sleep at night? I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. And I sort of walked away. And that's sort of what Tucker does here, right? He handles this pretty well. But the point here is that this person believes that they did something good. In fact, this person, Bailey, actually put up a note online saying, quote, ambushing Tucker Carlson while he is in a store with his family. He says he put up a note in which he explained how wonderful he was for having done this in the first place on his Instagram, right? Saying that it's not often that you get a chance to do something like this. It's not every day you get to tell someone they are the worst person in the world and really mean it. What an a-hole. This man has killed more people with vaccine misinformation. He has supported extreme racism. He is a fascist and does more to rip this country apart than anyone that calls themselves an American.
All true.
Okay, so I have a question. Let's try and get in his head for a second. The person who ambushes Tucker Carlson in public here. What does he think he's accomplishing? Like, really, does he think that if he ambushes Tucker Carlson...
He thinks that he has no power in this world due to a system that's really not gave him much, but gave people like Tucker, people who suck up to the elite, everything. And he's given one opportunity, probably in his entire life, to actually speak his mind to someone who he thinks has some power. That's what he's doing.
And yells at him in front of his daughter, that somehow Tucker is going to stop doing what he does on the air on a nightly basis? Does he think that he is going to achieve some sort of magical illumination for Tucker, where Tucker suddenly switches all of his positions?
Does Ben Shapiro believe that on his show, saying the opinions that he does, the fucked up ideas that he has, does he believe that that's going to change anyone's mind on the left? And if it changes anyone's, does he believe that that will actually have any real impact? Do you believe that?
And becomes a rabid Joe Biden supporter, or starts supporting all of the various talking points that this fly fishing guide wants him to mirror. Of course not. It's not about...
Do you see how he like talked down like about his profession right there? That like inflection in his tone? That's the kind of shit people talk about. Like, you can be ignorant and act like people don't do that, but we all fucking know when people do that. Like, it's like part of your sixth sense to hear people, hear their tone change in their voice and know what they mean behind that. And you can really hear it when he does it.
Convincing Tucker Carlson. What it is about the performative. It's about performing for the people online. It's about performing for the left wing, which sees this sort of stuff as heroism. And people ranging from Jamel Bouie at the New York Times.
Yo, bro, talk about performing. You have a fucking book coming out, and all you do is identity politics. That's your whole fucking bag. That's your whole bag. Like, luckily, you've understood how popular that shit is, but your entire claim to fame is an argument for hire, and the right wing just hired you. They must pay good, bro. I'll see you guys on another video.